The No Fate channel. Checking in. Jonathan here with the Home Gym Week in Review. We are plowing forward to Thanksgiving and tons of stuff have happened in the home gym multiverse and I want to get you all caught up. So for my entire home gym introvert family, welcome aboard. If this is your first time to the channel, give the video a like, hit the subscribe button. I typically review pieces of home gym equipment every week, and on the weekends I like to just bring us all a little bit closer together, as close as we want to get as home gym introverts, to talk about the community at large. On last week's episode, I asked you to suggest any amazing home gym channels that I'm not aware of, and you did supply me with Andrew Richard, a Canadian up north, who clearly has eaten a ton of Canadian bacon. This dude is a mass monster. I don't know what's in the elk meat up there, but his video channel is awesome. If you just like watching big dudes lift heavy weight, this is it. This is his 420-pound strict press, and I'm not gonna lie, like, it's impressive. It is absolutely impressive. And most of his videos are absolutely like this. It's just him working out. I think he's like 280 or 300 pounds. Dude's a big man, okay? Clearly, he's no featherweight, but it is just really fun watching him just completely manhandle some of the pieces of equipment out there. So if you have other channels that you want me to highlight, please do me a solid and make sure that you send them in, because I subscribe to this guy, and frankly, I'm glad I did. So Rep Fitness must have known I was wrapping up the editing on my 2-month open trap bar review, because just today, just as I was hitting the render button, they released brand new handles for their open trap bar, answering the question that everyone has had since the release: are the handles too wide? So of course I've got to re-edit my video and we've got to talk about it. Today, November 15th, they had their daily Black Friday sale of the open trap bar, and of course, what did they do to surprise everyone? They added handle options. Now, they kept the open trap bar at $400, and you can pick which handles you get. They added 3 additional styles: standard, narrow, and rotating. Now, do not be confused. The ones that came with the original trap bars, the 27-inch width handles, are the wide handles. So narrow is 23 inches wide, handle to handle. Standard is 25 inches wide. Rotating is 24.6 inches wide, and then wide, which was what I could call the old standard wide, is going to be the original 27 inches wide. So clearly you can see that there's a long range of hand width between the most narrow 23 and the widest 27. You're going to think, oh man, Rep Fitness played all of their longtime love it fans that instantly bought the open trap bar when first it came out. No. Rep Fitness doing it right. Why? Because they gave everyone the option that bought the trap bar before today, before the release of the new handles, the option to get an additional set of handles for gratis, for free. All you got to do is call their customer service, give them your order number. Bob is your uncle. That's an absolute game changer for what is going to happen when people are comparing apples to apples in terms of these open trap bars, because everyone who was concerned that the wide handles, which were the widest handles in terms of comparing other open trap bars at 27 inches, were wide unless you were like over 6'1" or 6'1" like I am. I thought the handles were fine, but clearly, as I mentioned in the video, I do prefer that they would be like an inch more narrow. So it'll be interesting when I get my handles in to see which ones I then prefer over the wide, but I got a feeling my sweet spot's gonna be this standard at 25 inches. Now I need to selfishly plug my weekend review for those of you who may not be aware. I did review Titan Fitness's brand new multi-cambered bar release. Titan Fitness just released a brand new top secret piece of equipment that they don't want you to know about. So this bar had a number of improvements and then one setback. I talked about that, so if you're interested, I'll link it in the description. This week I also took on the Spartan Fenway race. We are here at the iconic Fenway Park to take on the Spartan race. Let's get to it. No Fate checking in. And I go over all the obstacles and then my opinion of the Spartan race. Now also this week, the home gym competition is in full swing. And many of you have asked me to join, and of course I'm a little bit late to the party, so what I am going to promise to do going forward is to sign up for the next one. This is fall, so I think I got to get into the spring one or whatever their next competition is going to be. I'm going to sign up for it, pay for it, get it done, and post all my results on my Instagram account. Also, in the home gym multiverse, listen, we all know it's been Black Friday sales, and it hasn't even been Black Friday. Every company has started early trying to grab your money, and this year has been really, really good. I've been very impressed with most of the sales that are out there. Now, Rep Fitness is doing like a release every day where they have like some sort of deal every day, but it's limited. So when they release it, they only have a limited amount of quantity, and if it's something that's really hot like their Aries, it goes lickety-split. Bells of Steel has started their Black November sale, and I think they're going to have more releases after Thanksgiving, and that's always good to, again, save as much money as you can. Now, Titan Fitness has been doing their daily sales that haven't been very impressive, at least from what I've seen, but today they released their Black Friday VIP pass, which is good for today only. So if you came to this video late, sorry, but again, it's Titan Fitness, so they're going to do this again probably Black Friday. All the Black Friday deals that have happened and all the Black Friday deals that have yet to happen are only good news for the consumer. If you're going to pick up equipment, whether to add to your home gym or upgrade, now is really the best time of the year. And if you are on a super strict budget, don't fret, don't fuss, because the used market has been heating up. Everyone basically who's gone back to the gym now after COVID has gotten rid of all their equipment. A lot of people who've stayed in the home gym community but are upgrading their equipment are getting rid of their old equipment, and the low prices on these Black Friday sales are causing people that do sell their equipment used to have to bring that price point down. So definitely be on the lookout on Facebook Marketplace and other things like OfferUp and Craigslist. I think you're going to find some excellent deals going forward November into December and even into January. Another channel I want to highlight is GORECKI Fit. He has done a tour of his home gym, and it is impressive. I want to link it in below so you can go check it out for yourself. But he has, frankly, a boatload of equipment in what I consider a small space. I mean, he has a lot more machines. It's funny how, you know, two different people with two different senses of lifting can have completely different home gyms. He has a ton more machines than I would have expected, especially for such a small space. For me, I don't have almost any machines because they just take up more space, but he's got a whole boatload of machines and equipment, and very, very impressed with his home gym, his organizational skills, and just the amount of stuff he's able to squeeze into you know, a small amount of space, relatively speaking, for the equipment he has. And he's got some really interesting pieces in here. So if you're interested in home gym tours, you're going to want to check out this video. Now, going to some of the bigger channels that are out there, you may not have caught this, but can the world's strongest man touch his toes? And in this video that has already have racked up 34,000 views, we see right here,
job's done.
yes, he can touch his toes. Amazing. Yep, so that's very impressive for someone so big, so large, and obviously so jacked with muscle to be able to comfortably really just touch his toes. A lot of us average people can't do that. The biggest video that stood out to me was Alan Thrall's latest video, Does Weight Loss Equal Strength Loss in the Gym? And that stood out to me because I know as a youth, for many of us, we learn that you want to gain weight in order to get stronger. And there is a correlation between your weight and your strength. And while that is true, I think a lot of people kind of misjudge the alignment because it's not necessarily a one-to-one ratio. And most people will, I think, use it as an excuse to not necessarily be in a good, healthy physique, and will just use it as a way to kind of just bulk up for years and years and years. So if you're not familiar with Alan Thrall, he's a fairly big YouTuber with almost 1 million subscribers.
Everyone, I'm Alan Thrall, and in this video, I'm going to answer the question, did I lose strength when I lost weight?
Okay, so I'm going to link this video in the description so you can see, you know, his transformation from a very skinny individual in the military at like 168 pounds to a very beefy individual, and then the transition to kind of lean out significantly, as well as continue to maintain some of those strength goals. And I think I found it interesting because it was a really honest discussion about where the truth is when it comes to putting on weight in order to gain strength versus losing weight, and the perception that if you lose weight, you're going to automatically lose your strength. I won't go over a lot of what he said, but I think if we kind of take a step back, we realize that adding weight to your body is going to give you more strength, but it's a very precarious ratio of where that balance is. I think, unfortunately, most people just add weight as fat and don't necessarily get much stronger for that weight, whereas they could easily lose some unnecessary body fat and lose weight in general and still maintain the majority, if not all, of their strength. And in a previous video, he shows us that even though he's super lean, he's able to deadlift not only 545 pounds, but then go out and run a sub 5:45 minute mile, which is very, very impressive on both counts. On my Instagram and Facebook feed, I drop all of the sales that I see come my way, the limited releases, so that you know about them as soon as they occur before they are gone forever. And I don't just talk the talk, I do, unfortunately, walk the walk. I did pick up a Titan Fitness piece of equipment that went on sale, as well as some Bells of Steel items because of that Black Friday discount. So, I snapped those up. I also have the Rep Fitness handles coming in to review for you at a later date. If you have any channels you want me to highlight in future review videos of the home gym community, drop them in the comments below. While you're down there, hey, give the video a like, hit the subscribe button, and check out the affiliate links. All proceeds go right back into the channel for future reviews. Now, if you came this far in the video, you and I are apple pie and vanilla ice cream. We are best friends, Higgins and Magnum. Thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back.